That's not supposed to be like that. Our carport has a bit of a problem. It's slightly falling down. As you can see, our carport is gonna need some work.
We have 1 month until we're taking the Shasta out camping with some friends.
But today, we're doing some propane lines.
Once upon a time, we were camping.
This part of this propane line was actually in the center of the trailer.
We were driving the Shasta down the road. We couldn't get over. There's a truck in the other lane,
but this was hanging below the lowest point of the trailer.
There was a whole tire.
And the tire that was in the road impacted this right there and bent it completely out of place and ruined our propane lines.
Broken propane. That's the story.
Out with the old and with the new. This should be everything that I need for this project. Some gas line, the regulator, fancy zip ties with a little screw hole. This blue tape is recommended by an HVAC pro, so that's what I bought. It was ridiculously expensive, so hopefully we don't have any leaks. So I also have my handy dandy lighter to check for leaks. Just kidding. I have a spray bottle with some soapy water in it, and that's how you check for leaks in bicycle tires and gas lines, apparently. I foresee the challenge in this project being on the inside of the trailer where the connections are. This cover right there is where there's a propane connection to the lamp, and there's a lot of silicone in there. Like a lot. Did I explain this project enough to get started?
How can I help?
So there were actually a couple holes in the frame here that I zip tied in line to. Someone came to visit.
I just woke up. Here's your nap, sir. Come here.
Just woke up from a nap, so we're a little unsure of the world right now.
Our whole family has been sick, been coughing, just coughing, and a lot of sinus problems happening.
Probably part of the reason why there hasn't been a video in a while, because the weather has been nice for a couple of weeks, but we have not been feeling well. Another project that's happening is we're trying to kill our grass over here so we can plant things that are not grass.
We're gonna have a pollinator garden. So the bees can come, the butterflies, maybe some hummingbirds. I've seen them here before.
People on the internet said if you just cover your grass in a black tarp, it'll just die, and then you can plant stuff or something like that. So we're gonna see if the internet was right about that. And this is where it goes up into the trailer. There's our new propane line sticking out from under the ground. This line goes over to our heater, and this line goes up to the oven, the stove, and our light. Got all that? All right. This is the old connection. This is what used to be there, and it's It's the same thing on both sides. Apparently it's not the same as this line that I bought. So that's fun. So I'm gonna have to go to a store and figure out what I don't know. Hello, Luna. We've been doing some yard work. I prepared all of this space for vegetables. There's some potatoes in the ground already over there. So after many attempts, we have this hose connected. I managed to figure it out. Now we're gonna go connect our propane tank and look for leaks. We are probably gonna have to open that guy up and check for leaks in there. Probably get rid of these spiders. There are some noises in there. Some sounds like propane going, but I don't see it. Obviously you can't see it. Maybe it just smells like propane when you turn it on. Maybe the oven has a leak inside. Underneath our stove top here, this little switch right here cuts off the propane to the oven part. I could hear it stop flowing when I turned that off. So I think that means I found where the propane is leaking in the oven. This is our lamp right here. I already took it apart. Looks good. I don't think there's any leaks in there. Now we gotta do our zip ties for the hose. So this connection right here is gonna be out here for a little while. So I'm gonna put some blue tape on it and snug it up real tight, and then we're gonna throw at least one more zip tie on there for good measure so it doesn't go anywhere. We're pretty good there. Yeah. What's up your nose?
We've all been sick lately, and one thing that's happened is when I got a sinus infection, it went and all this liquid formed behind my ears, causing my hearing to become very muffled. And when I went to the doctor to fix it, they said, we can't actually fix that unless we fix your deviated septum. So I just got done with having deviated septum surgery. It's been a beast to recover from, but we're getting there. Anyway, we got some wood chips from a place called Chip Drop. It's pretty cool.
I've decided might be a safe way to get the carport off of the trailer is to just hook the truck up and drive the truck forward, and hopefully the carport stays there. Maybe I will have to help it stay a little bit while Joncee drives, but that's 0 people standing in the way of where it'll likely land when it falls to the ground. So that's what we're gonna do. Woo! This was fixed in the Harbor Freight parking lot in Bend, Oregon. And it's been working ever since. You ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's go. Stop. It didn't fall down. I don't know why it didn't fall down.
We're clear?
It didn't fall down.
But we're clear?
Pretty much.
It looks like the fence is holding it up to me.
Okay, we're gonna try to get this thing down. Was not expecting that. Well, I think that's about it. I think that's all we're gonna see here. We're gonna take it apart the rest and move on with our lives. What about you, Baby J? What are you gonna do? I think we're ready for our camping trip in 1 week. Let's hope so.
Bye.
Wasn't recording that whole time.
There was a whole tire broken.
Watch out, there's rocks there.
I almost died, but I'm okay.
Oh,